Viewers, welcome to the final Kirby game on the classic titles.
Yep, it's been a long run, but out of the 5 games we were playing, well, no, it's 6 games. Out of the 6 games we were playing, we have 1 more to go.
And it is a personal favorite of both of us.
Yes, and it's even a personal favorite of Michael.
Yep. It should be noted, this is also the very first game I borrowed from somebody else. It's Kirby 64. I borrowed it from a kid that used to live across the street from me and played it.
Out of all of them, though, I'd have to say this is probably the easiest one out of the group, though.
So there shouldn't be much fail.
Oh well, we've spent too much time on the title screen. Prepare to play the game. Preparing to play the game. Now play the game. Playing the game.
Open fire.
It's Nintendo box.
Nintendo 64. One of my first ever systems.
Always thought that symbol looked like a Nintendo box.
HAL Laboratory.
HAL Laboratory, you are awesome.
Heart?
It's a heart-shaped planet, with ribbons circling around it as moons. It's populated by fairies.
And apparently darkness?
Hey, this looks familiar.
Yes, it does.
She seems incredibly worried about this giant crystal.
Launch!
That doesn't seem very safe. You would expect that to...
I thought we killed this off already.
Yep, it's dark matter again. Here he comes. No! He cracked the crystal. He'll be fine, I'm sure.
On the downside, no. Kirby 64. The Crystal Shards. And the weirdest version of DDD ever.
One of my personal favorites.
File 1. Nope, wrong button.
It helps if you press the right button.
Sorry, it didn't go the first time.
We're at 000%.
Do you know how to use Kirby's copy ability? Not on this controller.
Yeah, we gotta learn the controls real quick. Plus, it's a unique video.
B. What's a B button?
Well, a B button would probably be the 1 button in this case.
Down to swallow.
But that's obvious.
When Kirby falls in with a special power.
We saw these in Kirby's Dream Land 3. This game has a very similar art style to Kirby's Dream Land 3 also.
Fire! If you don't want a special power... C, L, or R.
Wow, that doesn't help. If you hit 2 enemies that have special powers, this is the unique function of this game.
And one of my favorite functions of this game.
It's a power combo. Every single power can be combined with every single power to create some interesting combinations.
And can't you take some combo power and throw them on other powers to get...
No,
different?
It's only 2.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Throwing it straight up. That's always a good thing. Also, there's another mechanic that it's going to show here that we haven't shown yet. And this happens to be my personal favorite power combo. The drill missile.
My favorite is a little easy to get. Nah. And I think you know which one it is.
Yep. Hey, look at all the shooting stars. Make a wish and get smacked in the back of the head.
Hey, she kept one.
And now he has one. Well, she looks confused. Wasn't that bigger before?
Oh, it broke into pieces.
Well, yeah, that was kind of the whole point.
Yeah. And now it's slightly bigger.
Yes. Hey! It looks like Ribbon is explaining the situation to Kirby by pointing. And Kirby slaps his stomach and says, "I'll help you if you feed me."
And why would you not feed Kirby? He's awesome. Level
Plus,
1.
he eats enemies. That's kind of a good thing.
Alright. Welcome to our stage select screen with a pop tie crown.
Kirby said hi! This game is played in 2.5D, which is interesting choice for the game, but it looks... I like the visuals in this game. It looks really good. Kirby cannot fly infinitely in this game. Eventually, he will run out of stamina and fall to the ground. Because that would make this game way too easy. Yeah, it's a nice startup power. Got fire there. Why haven't you said anything yet?
Me? I'm concentrating. I'm sorry, viewers.
Yes.
Cutter!
Combine Cutter and Flames. You must do this. Except you screwed it up.
Sorry, I'm still getting... The controls are a little different. I have to move my thumb over and hit A.
Use Cutter. Show them what it looks like.
Meet the Kirby Ray.
Yep. And he throws a whole chunk of himself. Wow, you're bad at this.
Well, you were warned when the series started.
Flames. Gotta love that fireball attack. Wow. Now this one you cannot mess up. There we go. Now why is Blade and Cutter and Flames good? It creates a flaming sword. I kind of ruined it by saying it ahead of time. I love how you can toss your sword when you're using this, but you cannot fly while the flaming sword is out, so you gotta put it away. Or throw it before trying to fly. There's only one way to put it away. I think you can press down. Nope, you have to throw it. On the upside, though, it's really good for damaging enemies up above you if you just use it and then hold it up. Then you can just walk. It's too bad the sword just doesn't go forever. That would make whole levels easy, just run after it.
House.
It's time for the first boss. It's a giant NZ. At least I believe that's what they're called. N-Z.
Wow. He got killed by me just holding the sword.
Oh yeah, it's on fire. What do you expect? Most people can't touch a flaming sword.
Except for Kirby.
Ditch that power, let's get a new one.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, we're gonna get Cutter again.
And Spike.
Good luck getting Spike to show up again. Actually, it might just if you do that. Okay. Stop wasting the viewer's time and get on with it. You cannot jump on enemies. Boom. What does Cutter and Spike do? Chomper teeth! Oh, very interesting. And mostly useless. I mean, it's very short range, but it's good for hitting enemies above you at least. No reason to do anything here, unless you want a shot so to the face. Hey, there's Bomb! Bomb is in this game! It's one of the first ones to ever have Bomb in it. And Bomb and Fireworks is one of my top 5 favorite... or Bomb and Fire is one of my top favorites. It makes fireworks.
See if I remember how I'm supposed to do this.
It's easy. It's easy. Release the power. Press down. Walk in there and spit it at him. Not like that. Oh well, forget it. You need Bomb for this anyway. Along the way in this game, in order to get certain crystal shards, you have to attack a platform that has a specific color. All the platforms, with the exception of one, are color-coded to the powers that you need to use to get in. And that one will become apparent later.
I'm just gonna get double bomb on here.
Let's see, double bomb. What was that again? Oh, I know what it is. It's awesome, that's what it is. Don't get blown up. There we go. We're gonna need it, because the first boss is coming up. Although to call him a boss is a little much. It's Waddle Dee! He sees a crystal. He wants it.
What's that in the... What are you doing?
You eyeing my crystal, son?
Get away from him.
I see you.
No, no, don't you dare.
Congratulations! Your Waddle Dee evolved into... Waddle Doo! Do you want to nickname your Waddle Doo?
Yes. I name him Failtastic.
He looks all sad. Yeah, basically, he's not very tough. All he ever does is charge at you. Then again, he is the first boss. He's technically easier than Wispy Woods.
Oh, cool!
If
I charge.
Well, yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I'd never used double bomb before.
Wow. Plus, they're heat-seeking, which is awesome. Waddle Dee says, "I shall go with you."
And thus, we have a Waddle Dee and Kirby.
But you cannot play as Waddle Dee. He's just a helper. He shows up every now and then. Also, we have collector's cards. Getting them's going to be a little difficult.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about getting them, though.
Basically, they show every single enemy in the game. Might come back in a bonus video with all of them collected. It takes a while to do it. Ditch that power. It's time to get something new. Also, another thing that we haven't shown off yet. Oh, well, I was going to have you show off something real quick. Ditch that power. Anyway, Stone turns you into an invincible Stone Kirby, which can't hurt bosses, which kind of sucks. But you can explode on them by hitting the button. That is not a power. Let's see. Now, spawn one of those umbrella dudes. Well, you didn't get that. Oh, the umbrella dudes don't come back. Well, we'll show it with the rock enemy. Grab him real quick. Maybe we can show it with Sir Keeble. Grab him real quick. Alright, now hold him above your head.
Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Okay.
Certain characters will do stuff when you hold them above your head. Like the rock. If you throw the rock while he's over your head, he'll literally split into his 3 separate parts and fly forward, allowing you to damage a large number of enemies. Alright. Fire and Bomb! One of my favorite explosive techniques. Turns Kirby into his own fireworks display. But the best one is, well, we'll show off Double Stone.
This is my personal favorite double power.
Giga Stone Kirby. I don't know if that's what it's called. If you hold those umbrella enemies over your head, you'll fall slower when you jump, which is interesting. Also, there's an M tomato up there. Grab it. I'm not going to try to say the M word because I keep saying it wrong. It's a Maxim tomato, but I keep calling it Maximum. I don't know why. It's just a foible I have. Plus, I'm the only one talking in this. Talk more!
I don't wanna.
I feel like I'm only here for exposition. I just like this game too much. It's just really good.
Exposition Sarge is a go.
Drop that. It's time to show off new power. Grab that. Now grab that guy. This is our first instance with electricity. And you fail. He rubs his head and gets a spark. I love that. It gets even better when you get another one. If you move all the sparks out, though, it's really small. Ooh, Bomb and Spark. I don't remember what that does. Oh, now I remember what it does. It's the Light Ball Bomb. Or the Light Bulb Bomb.
But unlike the others, it doesn't last forever.
Nope. It just explodes. Man, we're just going to end up showing off all of the powers really quickly. Then we can use our favorites whenever we want. You mix stone and lightning and you get a ball and chain. The ball and chain will literally just bounce around an area, getting closer and further away from you constantly. Until it gets tired of doing that, and then it'll just flow back into you. Now, if you really wanted to, you could leave this area and pick up Spike and Stone and have the drill missile. We haven't even shown off basic Spike yet, though, but I'm sure we'll be able to do that later. Hey, there's our first instance of ice. Ice is interesting in this game. It's a 360-degree ice beam that can move. And unlike Spark, it doesn't get smaller when you move. Gosh, this is a lot of exposition. Oh, it's time for double ice. Except you messed it up. Oh. Also, there's something on the roof here. Ah, you could have had Ice Bomb. That one's funny.
Can't be any funnier than Fire Ice. I remember Fire Ice.
Yeah, that one's interesting. It's the Snowman Bomb! This snowman's packing a nasty surprise. It explodes when you come in contact with an enemy, or whenever you hit B. Or whenever you leave an area. Now this one's actually a little dangerous, because there's a crystal shard you can get here, but you gotta jump down to get it. It's not that hard for normal gamers, but
this is me.
We all know that Aaron's a little platform defunct, so I'm gonna see how he handles this. I'm not taking over. You're doing this on your own. Get ready. Alright, now jump off where those stars are. Oh, you're gonna run out of time and die. Nope, you made it!
The platform defunct man, surprising everybody, including himself,
did not mess up. Haha!
I didn't get hurt.
An ice-splosion! And you missed that. Oh well. Haha! He's gonna damage himself. Snow bombs? You can't have them because I don't carry them. Hey, it's another cutscene with everybody's favorite painter from the last game.
Except for the fact that it drove Sarge insane.
No, that boss battle was a little long, but it wasn't painful.
I'm sensing a pattern.
And of course, since she wears a skirt in this one, you can tell it's a girl. Because that don't look like no shorts to me. Oh no! She's evil again! It's dark matter! Unfortunately... Well, actually, this boss is actually a lot easier than the previous version. She basically just attacks you with standard enemies the whole time.
And not boss rushes.
And she only uses one...
Is that a dark matter spider?
Yeah, that was. And she only uses one health bar this time instead of a bunch. No, I take it back. There's more than one, because she starts throwing boss characters out. The first one is Ice Dragon from her original boss battle. Which is interesting. When you're using ice against him, this should be doing like half damage or something. Aw, she looks angry.
What, really?
It's the final boss of the Kirby's Dream Land 2.
Except much weaker.
Yep.
I should point out, viewers, I tried to fight that one on my own.
Okay, today. And now it's time for her! Oh, you took damage. How could you take damage from that?
I didn't get it on fast enough. And another one!
We got another crystal shard, and she's back to normal!
And we hurt a girl. How could we?
We didn't do it on purpose.
And we didn't really have a choice.
Well, they look happy. She wants to help.
And why not?
More people for our cause. I almost said more party members.
More party members!
They aren't party members. They're just helpers. This is not an RPG. You got 1 star.
But viewers, if you get that reference, you get free points.
Also, this is interesting. It appears we're going to a castle.
We're heading to a castle.
It's your power. It's time to get new ones. You cannot get that bomb. You got away. Also, there's a star at the beginning of this level. Gee, I wonder whose castle this is. Who has a castle in Dreamland? Man, Dreamland changes so much, it's ridiculous.
It's Meta Knight, right?
I'm sure it is. Except he's nowhere in this game. Spoilers, there's no Meta Knight.
We did that already, so we don't need to show that.
Bomb and Cutter. One of my personal favorites. Probably in my top 5. All of the bomb powers are in my top 5. Stop messing it up!
I did that on purpose.
Why?
I'm
sure you did that on purpose, too. Ow. There we go. What? Kirby threw nothing? It's a ninja star! It moves so fast you can't even see it, except it moves slow. It really does move kinda slow. It doesn't instantly hit things. Unless it's like right in front of you anyway.
And even then you might miss if the enemy decides not to be there.
Alright, we're storming the castle.
Storming Castlebeck.
But who knows why. There's a spike enemy. If you try to attack him from the front, he'll block almost anything. So you gotta attack him from behind or just eat him.
Weird controls.
Hey, will you look at that? It's another empty room with a moving platform and Bronto Burt's in the background. Stop trying to fly across things before you run out of fly power and die. I wonder how many times that's gonna happen in this LP.
Hopefully, none.
You must remember that you will die. Why did you do that?
Man.
You ditched an awesome power. What's wrong with you?
There's something right with me?
Also, we do need a power in this area.
Which one is it?
We need to get double cutter. It's the only way to get one of the items we have to get. So find 2 cutter enemies. I'm glad you ran back here. Maximum tomato. I said it again.
I just had a feeling.
Maximum tomato. Eat that. Don't give me no lip. Now eat that. Why do you keep doing that?
It's not my fault you spit at the same time it's not my fault you fired at the same time I spit.
There we go.
Now, I'm not a fan of the Mega Cutter Ring. Even though it's freaking awesome.
It's big, but it leaves you vulnerable, which might be why he's not a fan of it.
Put it this way. I can't fly. I can barely jump. At least it feels like I can barely jump.
Yeah, this is one of the powers that I never use. Mostly just because of how awkward it is. It's probably really good. There's probably some really good applications for it, like plowing through multiple enemies, but...
Which is good at it. Pretty much kills everything in one hit.
Yeah.
And it's Fang.
Except for bosses. Also, the reason why you need double cutter is because I don't think there's a single cutter power that can go through the floor while you're standing on it.
Other than that, you mean?
Yeah. Maybe laser sword, but I don't think so.
What are you gonna give me? Yay!
This is one of the functions of Adeline. If you make it to her with less than full health, she'll give you a Maxim tomato. If you make it to her with full health, you get a 1-up. Also, I kind of figured you'd want to ditch that.
Yes, I do. Bye, power!
Also, you're passing something kind of important behind you. Fly!
Oh, that's easily missable.
Not really. Although I had forgotten it was here in all honesty. If I hadn't seen it in the background while you were running up, I would have missed it too. Also, I don't think it's possible to respawn everybody here. There's another cutter type enemy. I think you can get Fire Sword here again, and that would probably be a good weapon to use against the final boss.
Final boss already? Man, this is a short game.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know. I wonder who the boss of this level is.
Well, it's a big castle, so it must be Linebeck.
Must be.
Wait a minute, who's Linebeck?
I think we're both on the wrong game.
I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
At least we could have got...
There's a spike off to that side, but do not throw your power at it. No, it was a fire enemy. I thought it was a spike. I thought I saw its shield. I did not! There's a bunch of chains here, but the only one that really matters is the one with the light coming from it. I wonder who's at the top of this castle.
Castle...
Shock horror! It's King DDD!
We didn't see this coming. He's surveying his kingdom.
No! Nope. No, it's mine! You can't have it, say?
I think he's having... Uh-oh.
Oh, it's time for everyone to get introduced to the reemergence of dark matter. Not again! This is the 3rd time!
He's probably saying that, too.
Oh, he's mad. Also, this boss really isn't all that hard. He doesn't even really... He plays a lot like the one in Kirby's Dreamland 3, but he's a real joke in comparison. He doesn't have nearly as much health. See, he just tried to do the mouth thing, but we're basically wailing on him.
I mean, I'm taking out chunks of his health.
He's already done. That's mine!
Hey, no attention to the fact that I accidentally hurt myself.
Oh, my head. Hey, where you going? I have to berate you some more. I ain't going with you.
Come on, Your Majesty,
beneath me.
help them.
No, I refuse.
Well, then I'll go with them. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm gonna hate myself in the morning. Wait for me! And
this is when DDD really starts to be a good guy.
what are you talking about? DDD's pretty much always been a good guy.
I mean, more so than ever. Because he starts to be the good guy for everything. Or mostly everything. But
There's
wait!
the boss. But we'll have to tackle that next time.
Alright, goodbye everybody when we fight the easiest area boss in the game.